This is my review of Amazon's 2013 update to the Kindle Fire HD. When I first unboxed this device, I was very pleased to see the fact that Amazon modified the buttons to make them easier to find, and they're also more comfortable. As you can see, there's a power button. It's recessed a little bit, has a nice rubbery feeling. There are the volume buttons. And the reason why I was so pleasantly surprised was because on the previous Kindle Fire models, and not just the HD, all the buttons were along the edge of the device, and on the 2012 HD, all of them felt the same. So people would press the wrong button from time to time. Like, for example, they would accidentally turn off the device when trying to turn down the volume. I owned the 2012 Kindle Fire HD for a year and a half, and it is a good device. However, I traded it for this one because I wanted a faster processor. This definitely has a more responsive interface than the older Kindle Fire HD. However, it lacks a few features that the old one had, such as a camera, a microphone, and support for Skype for Kindle. Fortunately, I don't use the camera often or the microphone, so that's not really an issue for me. This model also doesn't have an HDMI out port. The older model did. Everyone has their priorities. Amazon offers this model for $140, which is considerably cheaper than the $200 that they offer the 2012 model for. This has a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor with 1 GB of RAM. The screen is basically the same as the previous model. It's crystal clear, it can be viewed from virtually any angle, and it's bright enough. Its brightness is comparable to that of some of the best devices on the market. So Amazon definitely did not skimp on the screen. What you're seeing now is IMDb. This is the same IMDb app that was provided with the older model. Definitely a nice app, which comes with all the Kindle Fire devices. But apart from that, Amazon makes it easy to shop on this device. You can just tap shop and it brings up the Amazon store. You can choose to shop for physical products or for books, games, apps, audiobooks, etc. You can even set up one-click ordering. I do have a theory that Amazon discounted the price of this device to $140 so that users will purchase it in droves and then end up shopping at Amazon's store. Amazon does sell virtually everything, so the result of that is Amazon was able to work their store into the user interface of the device, which not everyone may appreciate, but I think that's a brilliant idea, because not only does it make shopping easier, but it actually helps you to find what you need. It comes with the email app. It supports Twitter, Facebook. It comes with the usual Silk browser, which has a nice feature known as reading mode. Reading mode will actually remove images and other formatting elements so that you can read clearly. On these small devices, people often struggle to read websites because they're not formatted properly for mobile viewing. Reading mode will actually increase text size if appropriate and ensure that you can read it clearly. Anyway, in continuation of what I said about Amazon's convenient store integration into this device, depending on how your user account is set up, you can access videos, uh, including your favorite shows, new movies, and almost anything else you want to watch in HD on your device. I've never seen this on a tablet before. So if you missed an episode of Breaking Bad or The Walking Dead or whatever it is that you watched, you can actually watch it with only a few taps in Amazon's instant video store. I should mention that Amazon does not provide a YouTube app for any of the Kindle Fire devices. I was pretty alarmed by that. Then I realized that it's not necessary. Silk has YouTube viewing capability built in, and that enables you to watch HD videos on YouTube without a problem. I'll just bring up a video to demonstrate it.
I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see
Now that you've seen that, I'm going to discuss the remaining cons of this device and pros. It cannot fit into universal cases. It's standard for tablets to have their buttons installed along the edges of their devices, but unfortunately, the Kindle's buttons are on the back. And well, that's actually more comfortable. It's non-standard, so the result of that is when you install this in a standard case, the buttons are not really accessible because the back of the Kindle is going to be flat against the case, so you'll have to force your finger in between the case and the device to access the buttons. So I actually had to order a case which was made specifically for this model from Amazon recently. In my opinion, another major benefit of this design is Amazon didn't place any of the ports or buttons on the long sides of the device, probably because people want to prop their devices up if they have the origami case or any other case that enables you to prop it up. So you can plug in the device while you're watching it to recharge it or transfer data to and from your computer. That's always been a major annoyance to me. The old one had the plugs at the bottom right here, so I wasn't able to prop it up when it was charging. Overall, the Kindle Fire devices are of good quality. At $140, I would recommend purchasing this device. Thank you for